this game that I'm gonna play right now, because I do realize a problem with saves basically, and some of the saves will just go deleted after a while. This was gonna be a game where I play like every week or so, but I think that would be too long if the saves get deleted. And when saves get deleted, I am not playing this entire game over again. But let's just jump right back in, and this might be a game we play continuously until we beat it. So, because like it does have trouble with saves, so I don't really want to delay. So if you guys remember, this is where we left off last time after a 2-hour live stream. So let's just kind of look around. We didn't really get instructions, but I think we go to that computer. On to link server 77 gamma. Welcome to links. Exit security record. Hold up. Oh my. Feels so awkward. Okay, everything seems pretty good. I got signature sound on too, so you guys will be able to hear everything. Access security records. Boom. I don't really know what I'm doing. Reconnecting. Network connection established. Error invalid permissions. God damn.
What the heck's going on down there? The node just lit up with all sorts of VI activity.
Dang it.
Did you just... You're connected to Parallax's maintenance network? Why would you go online? Now we'll never be able to use this node again. Oh, get to cracking.
Wow. Hold on. I'm gonna load back because I feel like I messed that up so badly. Let me just load. Because I feel like I messed that up terribly. But now there's even harder, so how about we review maintenance log? How about we just look around? These aren't cassettes you need, so don't touch. It's the kind of thing you aren't supposed to touch, right? Probably one of the better examples.
What's going on down there? Something shorted the main breaker and everything's switched over to the auxiliary.
Does that help?
Try not to wreck the node before you get what you went down there for.
Let's not pour my milk on that. I didn't know he was gonna do it. I thought it was gonna be cool dialogue like it always is. But let's just get straight to work. View maintenance log. I don't know if this is gonna help, so I just kind of back away. Let's go for the third choice. We didn't really get instructions. Yes, we did. Tracked arm. Turn arm. Move arm left. Oh wait, the arm's up there. I didn't even see that. Oh, it's to grab a cassette. What is this? What is this? Well, that's something. I kinda wanna see what that is. Can we get it? Review maintenance log then.
What the heck's going on?
Oh.
Did you just... You could... Why would you go online? Now we'll never be able to...
Okay, hold on. I feel like it doesn't even matter. See, when I'm just doing this, just because I'm too scared that this will actually matter. I've been on this part for 4 minutes though, so it's not like I'm being on it forever. Alright, this time, we will get it without even messing up. First, let's get the arm. Turn the arm. Move arm, no, turn the arm. Move arm left. There we go. There we go. Extend it. Retract it. Turn it. Okay, put it in there?
Nice job.
Oh, okay, that's what we need
I'm
to
gonna
do.
put some more pressure on them to move the data now, and we'll see if we can't slurp it right out of this network trunk.
Alright.
You would have thought that someone would have noticed and decommissioned this access node when the neighborhood went to hell, but
True. I will be right back. I gotta take a pee break. I always do it before I stream, but I didn't have to pee when I started streaming, and then I just had to start peeing, so I'll be right back. I am back. Like I said, just kind of short pee break. Not just staying there for the entire stream. And alright. Now we did something right.
this mouse is happy to play while the cat is away.
Nice. Why is this place usable for us anyway? Why would they move the data? Let us know when you're done. Why would they move?
I've been targeting one of their data centers with a botnet-driven DDoS attack, hitting every port into its network that I can find.
Dang.
Ain't likely to do much, but toss in a few attempts to crack the firewall and their VIs are shitting bricks. It's standard procedure for them to move their sensitive data to a different data center in case the attacker actually gets in. Make enough noise and it'll scare them enough into taking some defensive action, which is where we want them.
Okay.
The files are more vulnerable in transit.
Let us know when you're done.
Now you'll just hold tight. I'll be done with this lickety-split.
Nice to know.
Surveillance camera footage.
What?
Oh, God. Oh, Turin. I'm so sorry.
What?
What is it, Tomcat? What did you find?
A dead body.
He's gone, Turin.
Of course he's gone, Tomcat. That's why we're here.
Well, no, he's dead.
Shit. I mean, he's gone, Turin. Hayden is dead.
Well, that obviously isn't right, Tomcat. Why would they kill him? Can you send me the relevant files? You must have missed something.
It's surveillance
I don't think
footage.
you should see it, but if you're sure.
It's surveillance footage.
Parallax.
What was missed? A dead
Had
body?
security cam footage from the hallway outside Hayden's apartment encrypted on their network. Just a short clip.
What is the clip?
It looks like Hayden started to struggle with a couple of big dudes when they broke through the door and one of them shot him. I also found some chatter about it on some darknet channels.
Oh wow. Dark web
It
stuff.
wasn't a kidnapping. Somebody went there to murder him.
Wow.
I'm so damn sorry.
Thank you for your assistance in this matter, Tomcat. I think I'll walk back to the apartment.
Okay.
I need some time to run some calculations about this new scenario.
Wow. Mission accomplished, I guess.
If you'll excuse me.
Should you follow them?
Nah.
If you say so.
They should be good.
I'm gonna keep digging through this data until they kick me out of the system. I'll try to find some kind of lead on why this whole thing started in the first place.
Let's get some time myself as well.
Maybe I can find something out about who killed Hayden and why Parallax has a copy of the footage.
This Parallax killed him.
Of a silver lining, but we have the answer on Hayden's fate. Maybe it's time to call it quits. Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
Alright. Wow. That was, as you all know, that was, kind of unexpected. Really unexpected. Did not think of that in him, that he was gonna die. I think I said it one time, though, like Hayden's probably dead. That was like a joke. I didn't think he was actually dead. Where are we now? In our apartment?
Oh, you're back.
How are you doing?
You know, Hayden was a brilliant programmer, far ahead of his time. I am a machine, and intrinsically, I do not have all the glands and visceral chemical reactions that make humans so emotional and brilliant. But his code is a flawless replication of that, inside my own personality algorithms. I don't think I've ever felt this anger. It fouls my processors and fills my RAM with frustrating, half-finished plans of revenge.
Wanna go kill him?
My motherboard burns in my casing from how little I can rest. I'm in pain, and I can't make it go away.
I'm adjusting my headset, you guys don't know what I'm doing. Go talk to Globby. He's pretty nice.
I do not like the thoughts I'm having about the people who did this to him.
Can you turn them off?
I could. I can disable those modules. But if I turn off every emotion I don't want to feel, what does that make me? Would I still be me?
No. I guess he's right.
If I were human, turning off my emotions would be seen as extremely unhealthy. There is a wealth of information on the meshnet about human psychology. I just don't know how much of it applies to myself. Either way, Hayden deserves my grief. It is my way of honoring him. It may be the only way I can. Did you see the jade plant? Its death is unfortunate, but fitting. Yet another thing to be guilty for. Will you keep helping me? I need you.
Of course.
To find the bastards who killed my progenitor.
Yeah, okay, I knew you wanted revenge.
I need to finish this. I don't know what I'll do afterwards, but I need to see this through.
You know you want to kill them. We'll bring them justice, we'll make them pay.
Good. We'll make sure they get what they deserve.
Yeah.
I'll see to it myself.
You're a little robot, you can't really do much.
I think for now we should keep knowledge of Hayden's death between you, Tomcat, and I. It may give us an edge if the people we seek don't know how much we've already discovered. We'll talk after you've had some time to rest. You likely need sleep, and I need some time to... I need some time.
Alright, buddy. Alright, just gonna take a rest right here. That was a small nap. It is 12:20. 2020. Christmas is coming up.
Good morning. I trust you slept well.
Probably. Sure, how about you? I'm fine. What's the plan for today? How about you?
I had ample time to recharge my internal batteries.
Nice.
Now that we are both refreshed, I feel it wouldn't hurt to recap our progress and determine if any changes should be made based on our successes and failures. Let's talk about how things are going so far.
Terrible.
Since your journalistic efforts are a big part of why I originally recruited you, we can start there.
Okay.
So far, I might have expected a more inquisitive nature with those we meet, especially on a strong lead. People will listen to you more than they will me, so it's important to dig deep when possible. You're diligent in your day-to-day work as well, which further grounds my hope in you.
Yes.
Let's pick up the pace a little in this regard, then.
Hey, God, sound a little bit for you guys.
Your strong investigative prowess will prove invaluable. Don't forget that.
Okay.
Beyond journalistic persistence, let's take a look at how we've performed in other responsibilities. Specifically, our choices in overcoming obstacles. I must say, our first hurdle was handled masterfully by you, and we avoided any further issue. Great start! On the other hand, while violent approaches may be equally efficient, we should avoid them whenever possible to mitigate any additional risk.
True.
Just keep in mind the consequences of a reckless solution. I fear they will only get more severe from here on. One thing to consider is our ability to be spontaneous and adapt to a sudden situation. I remain committed to assisting in our strategic performance. Lastly, I'd like to discuss how we're getting along with our companions and allies along the way. It's important.
Getting pretty good with Tomcat, just
Those
like
kids we ran into managed to escape us, so for now, it's a blank. As for Jess, she has already been very helpful, and now that we know she's an attorney, her potential to continue being useful is high. Things so far haven't been smooth, but if you get a chance to be nice to her, try to take it.
Okay.
Detective Rivers was good to involve as well, and I can tell you enjoy having a familiar face around. She could prove to be our greatest aid, as long as we make it worth her time. No funny business. Tomcat seems to genuinely care for our cause, and I have no trouble with letting their expertise guide us. Out of everyone else, they seem to be easiest to get along with, too. And finally, you and I. I must say, we have worked together better than I ever expected. I hope you feel the same.
Of course.
I feel confident in our combined ability, and I enjoy your company as well. Please, continue showing me around the city as we continue our search. Unfortunately, we've just about run out of leads. Perhaps Tomcat was able to find something of use in Parallax's network while they were inside.
I'm sure they did. That seems a bit hopeless. You don't have any ideas yourself. I'm sure they did.
I hope so, but I feel a little bad for relying on them as much as we do.
Yeah, they rely on us
Always
just
going
as
so
well.
far for Hayden. They must have been close. Oh, speaking of them, incoming call from Tomcat. Forwarding video and audio.
Morning. Karen, how you been doing, hon?
I like the music.
I'm fine, Tomcat. Thank you for your concern.
Well, okay. Just say the word if I can help out in any way. You hear?
Of course. In fact, I was hoping you might have a lead for us to start working at. Otherwise, we're down to canvassing Hayden's address book and seeing if any of his contacts have an idea about who might have had a desire to target him. But that's just fishing in the dark.
Well, I pulled a fair amount of data from the Parallax servers before they managed to kick me out, but it'll take me a while to go through it.
Sure.
A lot of it's unrelated. TPS reports, maintenance logs. Juicy meat for other corporations, but about as useful as dirt to us. So, no, I don't have as much as a whiff of a trail on who's behind this. Though, I recently got a strange request from a friend of a friend. Someone's been messing with the articles of a news organization named Augmented Eye.
Weird name.
It seems like the network security head there's asking around for cybercrackers to help figure out how their reports are getting changed. The original files on their servers are untouched. In their system, everything looks peachy keen. But when you view the site from the outside of the network, things are changed up. A word here, phrase there. It's subtle, but often has a big impact on the article's tone. Someone with deep access to Parallax's meshnet is changing what's being shown. I ain't sure if it's related, but maybe y'all can head down to the main KCOB offices and try talking to the gal that runs Augmented Eye. Her name is Zen. I ain't got the time or the desire to stick my nose that far out for a stranger, but it seems like your kind of deal.
Yes.
A bit of a stretch. But if we have to wait for you to work on the data we've collected anyway...
We'll be happy to look into it.
Alright. I'll pass the word along that you'll be in sometime today to stick your noses in.
Sure.
And I'll send y'all word as soon as I get anything worth hunting down.
Sweet.
Excellent. Thank you, Tomcat. We are grateful for your continued assistance.
No problem, Turin. Are you sure you're gonna be okay? Maybe you should take a little more time.
Blech.
You've been through some shit in the past few days.
Oh, it's been a few days now.
I said I was fine. Thank you for your concern, but I am fine.
Dang.
I have already handled the reality of Hayden's death. It's time to move on with the investigation.
Indeed.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to step on you. I'm just worried. So, I'm here if you need anything.
Ooh, got the call music now.
Understood.
Investigation jazz.
Apologize for my tone, Tomcat. We'll be in touch.
Alright, later, Turin.
Alright, sweet. Now, before we leave, or do anything for that matter.
Okay, we have a lead. However,
Never mind. I'm still talking.
I've highlighted the COS-IO Corp office building on your map.
Sweet. Yes, COS-IO Corp. I have the city map.
Also, while we were talking to Tomcat, I received an email from Dr. Fairlight.
Forgot about that weirdo.
Displaying.
Greetings. I hope you'll forgive me for a voice-only message, but I'm undergoing my treatments and would not call myself presentable for a video call. Still, I wanted to inform you of an idea I had while looking into our mutual acquaintance's disappearance. I haven't had any luck with my contacts inside Parallax, but I was reminded of an old friend by the name of Melody Flores, who may know more about the nature of Hayden's research. She's the owner of Flower Cybernetics, and Hayden has been known to work closely with them on projects involving the intersection of Parallax's systems and the implants that Flower designs. Melody and I are no longer on speaking terms, so I'm afraid I can't introduce you. But perhaps the intrigue of Hayden's little robot will get you entry into her home. I hope this lead serves you well. If you need anything else from me, I will be in and out of the hospital room where we met for the next few days. I will send word if I have any other insights or discoveries. Yours, Dr. Yannick Fairlight.
Interesting. I had no knowledge of Hayden ever working with Flower Cybernetics, but now I'm starting to understand just how little I really knew about his research. Maybe this Melody can reveal more about the purposes of my construction.
Sweet.
Hayden must have kept my development secret for a reason.
Hurry up.
Hopefully we can talk our way in.
Okay.
I have highlighted Melody's home on your map.
So we got Melody's mansion and the other place.
Okay, we can now either follow Tomcat's lead to KCOB or Fairlight's lead to Melody's home.
I'm going for Tomcat. Know her better.
Where to go first?
I just know Tomcat better.
Tomcat's led us in the right direction so far, but Fairlight has resources and his tip might end up being more relevant. It depends on what you want our focus to be on in terms of tracking Hayden's trail. Should we follow the media or the tech? It's fitting. They're the two factors that make NEO-SF so unique and wonderful. If we explore them both to the fullest, there's no way we won't be closer to the answer.
Alright, sweet. Now we're actually in control. Let's check on Floppy. Touch. Wait, don't turn it on. Something just lashed out from the drain. They just tried to talk back. Let's just look at it. Maybe boss thinks this is a better idea. Anything I can do? Well, not much with Bobby. Anything in there? It's really a wonder they're somehow still alive. Dang. Well, there's not too much in here. This place we gotta go. We can go to Stardust Club. Check on Jess.
Welcome to Stardust.
Why are you out here all the time? You can go in once in a while, buddy. He's back out here. And that person. Hold up.
The worst thing you can do to a hybrid is walk up and try to pet them.
Is that even a hybrid? It's just someone with green skin. You're not a hybrid. Just Frankenstein's daughter.
I love vintage game experiences. Have you ever heard of Overblood?
Nope. VIP bouncer. Are they
No VIP access today.
Why? Ah, fuck Justin.
Oh, it's you again.
Indeed.
As you could already see, I'm busy right now.
I extremely can't see, but okay. Just touch the table. You don't have anything good to put on it or under it. What's over here? So the VIP, you physically just can't go in there. What this thing? Stardust always has nice firm tables, knock on wood. Or rather, knock on plastic, or is it metal? Looks like metal. Don't leave it there, someone might think it's safe to drink. Be a fun joke. I almost positive I want to put this on her, but let's just use the headphones. The skinny hybrid with green skin and pointy ears. Where are your ears? Hold on, let me look at them. I want to know their hybrid. Blue skin and a lot of bulk. A hybrid. Okay, you just like see everyone's hybrid then? It's just feline hybrid. I almost said hybrid. Acquaintance. Pet. Thanks, still doesn't work. Alright, well. So here. I don't really need a drink, so leave. Onto the map. Let's go, you know.
Here we are.
Tomcat has put us in the right place constantly, so I think we can trust him more than we can trust that weirdo.
The COS.io Corporation office building. It looks like most of the businesses on this block are a part of the same corporate coalition under COS.io.
Is that important?
Well, perhaps. At the very least, it means it's unlikely they're the ones interfering with Augmented Eye's articles. Not impossible, but unlikely.
How so? I guess I'll have to look further afield, says you. How so?
Generally, the companies in a coalition don't have a whole lot of overlap.
Okay.
Augmented Eye is a news app focused on local tech and culture stories, with an emphasis on hybrids' rights and cybernetics issues. None of the other companies in the coalition cover news, so they aren't related at all, which is very much standard practice for these groups. They have nothing to gain by inviting companies with whom they compete, and thus none of them would benefit by trying to undermine Augmented Eye's credibility as a news source.
Can you tell me more about these? Mix it, maybe another news outlet.
Yes, another news organization would be the most likely culprit here.
Let's go inside, though. Plant. Talk. Hey there, little one. How's it growing? Oh, nice puns. Talk to the car. You tell the car to stay parked. It doesn't recognize your voice, so it doesn't respond. I'll touch it, then. Different means same outcome, still victory. You push the car. You shake the car. You push harder and shake the car all around. Don't try to start a riot. The World Series was months ago.
The MeshNet says Augmented Eye's SF office is run by an individual named Zin, protecting us.
Yee.
Let's make sure to keep your other news outlet theory in mind, and we can follow up on it afterwards.
Indeed.
All we have to do now is head up and talk to her. No shenanigans this time.
Okay. Pull out my gun still. That must be Zin. Very fatigued. It's not plugged into the monitor, and your imagination is only so powerful. Better leave it there. Looks to be in the middle of high-value calculation. You pick up the frame to examine it. There's no secret compartment hidden in the back.
You're adventuring in all the wrong places.
Ah, jade plant, look at it. Zin must really love her desk lamp. It's been miraculously treated and trimmed. Human hands have only sullied this little flawless foliage. Not much to look around here. Let's just talk to Zin.
Oh, hello. Welcome to Augmented Eye.
Ship.
You must be the journalist my network admin said would be showing up.
Indeed.
Have a seat. Would you like a drink?
Well, I mean, a half hot would hit the spot. Water would be nice. Thanks, but no thanks. Just get some water.
My assistant will bring it right away. Look, I'll start off by saying I'm a little uncomfortable about bringing in another journalist to look into this.
Whatever.
Whatever you dig up, I'll have to explain to the rest of the press. But it's still better than the other options. Chances are I have another corporation scoping out my territory. If they aren't in the coalition, they'll be expecting a corporate spy, not a news hound. If they are in the coalition, it won't look good for me to send in my own reporters against my allies. Even if I do end up being right. So if I'm damned either way, I'd rather it be by the media. At least then we can fight back on a familiar battlefield. Now, what do you know about our problem here?
Someone's tampered with your articles on the mesh.
That's the long and short of it. My network admin is pulling their hair out over it. I'm not going to pretend I understand everything they say, but from what I understand, the changes to our articles aren't being made from inside our network. The versions on our servers are still the originals, but at some point after they hit the mesh, they get changed. I'm hoping that you can do some digging, maybe hit up your contacts and get a lead on who might be doing it. Even if I have to get answers from the nightly news, it will be a big help.
Why are you so sure this is inside dog? Do you have any idea where I start looking? Or do you have an idea?
Not really. My admin says that only someone with intimate access to Parallax's network protocols could make these kind of changes as something passes across the net. Personally, I think it's a clever hacker rather than someone inside Parallax itself. The public trust rating of Parallax makes them look like a saint among wolves, so their control over the mesh network provisions is strangling. It's trivially easy to set up ROMs to use a different OS than LIPS or a different meshnet protocol without that trust. Or, you know, Parallax is abusing its power to spread pro-tech propaganda. Doubtful they need to. I'm sure you'll be a good journo and bring me back the right answer.
Probably. Why is so sure this is? What kind of changes are being made? Which
Mostly little things. Word choice, tone of the writing, things that make the writer appear more or less extreme on a topic. So far, almost all of the edits seem to be making our articles more positive on new technologies coming out, and more critical of organizations like the Human Revolution. That's actually what tipped us off. A harsh criticism one of my writers made about the Human Revolution protests was changed to be downright vitriolic, and I had a hell of a time putting out the fires. My writers and readers aren't exactly fans of them, but I'd rather not pick fights with the Human Revolution if I don't have to. I guess I'm not, but my network admin assures me it's all coming from somewhere else. They told me that they tore out all of the routers that broadcast to the mesh and replaced them with fresh ones. All kinds of tricks involving IP addresses and DNS changes that I'm not going to even begin to claim to understand. I pay them big bucks, so I'm inclined to believe them unless you dig up something that tells me otherwise.
Okay. Start.
I know tin hat conspiracies aren't an ideal start, but it's the best we can do with the info we have. Anything else I can tell you, off the record? If you want it on the record, it'll cost you your firstborn and a really good cigar.
My firstborn? Can you think of any reason why you're being targeted? Know if any article's been... Okay, this is like, kind of person I need to ask. Know if anyone else's article... She probably doesn't even know that. Can you think of any reason why you're being targeted then?
Like what? There isn't much more I can tell you about Augmented Eye, really. It's a fairly simple and straightforward operation, if I say so myself. We started off in Venezuela as a sleek current events and news organization in 2055. Almost 10 years ago now.
Yep.
We focus on more in-depth reporting of on-the-street happenings, on top of major news. We are one of the few good ones left.
Pretty sure there's a lot of good
Once
ones.
folks in other cities saw the type of reporting we do, they all clamored for it. They invested in the right places, and it paid off. COS-IO Corp is happy to have us here in the OSF.
Motion detected at the front door.
Thanks, Alexa.
It wasn't until hybrid tech started hitting the public sphere that we had to make any changes to our model. All of that said, I can't see why anyone would target us. Unless they're just trying to embroil us in a mudslinging match with the Human Revolution, and there are much more direct ways of making
that happen. You guys. There we go. Okay.
Alright, look. I wasn't going to tell you this. If it gets out, I'd have to answer some really hard questions. So, you didn't hear this from me. I want to go check out TMI Entertainment and Charlie Nova. That's all I'll say. And remember, you take a bite out of him with my name as your defense, I drop you fast.
What's up? That was awkward. Okay. No journalist should be able to handle digging from their own hacker.
What? Not wanting to answer prying questions from my coalition board isn't a good enough reason.
Ah, man, hold up, bear back. Probably gonna watch this after stream because nobody's watching at the moment. I need to tell you guys I will be right back. I gotta take out the trash. It's the worst moment. So yeah, probably just fast forward a little bit, you're gonna be waiting for a while, but when this is uploaded, you don't gotta wait. You just kind of skip ahead. So I'll see you guys. I am back once again. Spoilers! Do you want spoilers? Sorry, my brother almost got spoiled there for a second. I can't let that happen.
Because I'd really like to avoid that.
Okay.
And look, you've covered culture wars, right?
Sure.
My journalists are good, but they're mostly good at gadget reviews, implant releases, not taking too many stims so they remember what they did at raves for the after-party reports. This needs an investigative journalist with serious contacts, not tech personalities. The fact that my network admin recommended you to me means you probably know the right people.
Yes.
Now, does that cover it? I'd like to remove my nose from your ass.
That's it?
No, don't bother. In hindsight, I probably should have been a bit more circumspect about speaking to you. Plausible deniability and all that. I won't ask you to lie in anything you write, but do remember you got in contact with me not even second-hand, but third-hand. I wink wink, nudge nudge, or whatever. If you need anything else, have your person get with my person. Don't come here directly.
Okay, per person. Okay.
Now, I'd show you the door, but you know the way. And this isn't the only fire I'm trying to put out.
Okay.
Good luck, and goodbye.
Well, that was more confrontational than I'd have expected, considering she was the one needing help.
Dude.
She never brought you that water, either.
Jerk.
Is it always like this?
She knows the game, but we didn't walk away with nothing. You don't usually give me away. Secrets are expensive. Thought lies that would be much to write. Yeah.
Very true. I will admit that I am interested in the possibility of a link back to Parallax.
Hold up, they're back. We are back again. This is getting repetitive at this point. I'll be back. Shoes to work. And it's like in a room where you're gonna watch. Oh god. Right, okay. Oh my god. I'm so out of breath. Okay, let's do this.
If all of this really is due to somebody manipulating the mesh net on the inside, it may give us the leverage we need to find out what happened to Hayden once and for all.
Alright, sweet. He got shot. Oh god.
That said, I will take care not to get my hopes up. We should make no assumptions when investigating, lest we lead ourselves down a false path.
Indeed. Proper investigation in this. You know. There we go. Let's scratch my leg.
Anyway, seems like our next step is... What the...
What's going on?
What the... That's Sin!
I talked to her 2 seconds ago.
She was defenestrated. Emergency services are already on the way, and we are severely ill-equipped to help her.
We really are.
We should head back to her office and see if we can determine what happened here. Perhaps we can still dispense justice.
Oh, let's go see. Time to be looking around.
It looks like the desk has been cleared off.
This place was ransacked.
Let's take a look around, but be careful not to disturb any evidence. The police will be here soon.
Okay, let's see, the TV monitor's down.
Her personal computer is not password protected at the moment.
Ah, sweet.
Give me a moment to look through her files. Best to keep your fingerprints off of the keyboard.
Indeed.
Most of this isn't very interesting. MIDI reports, financials, article submissions. Oh, here we go. According to this email between Zin and her network admin, her lead on TMI Entertainment is a little more solid than she led us to believe.
Can't thought that.
The admin ran a web crawler looking for changes in writing styles. Some blog posts by their head anchor Charlie Nova stood out like a sore thumb.
Oh no. There we go. I have to pull my pants down.
Apparently he's a bit pompous, if in an affable way, and his blog usually just details his day-to-day life. But ever since the human revolution has been in town, he's been smearing them with more venom than you'd expect, considering how neutral his on-air reporting has been. Zin seemed to think he was just complaining about the protesters fouling up traffic, and whoever is manipulating these posts spun it to make him look critical of the movement as a whole. Just like the Augmented Eye journalist. This Charlie fellow is the one we need to talk to.
Alright. Let's, check out this. It broke the bot. Yeah, let's show one more visibly damaged parts. Don't touch it. It's still evidence, and there's no putting it back together. Oh man, not the jade plant. Can't fix it. No use trying. To the big greenhouse guy now. Oh, that's actually sad. Super spoiled milk. I won't even try. I think we should leave. We're gonna look at the window.
My thermal sensors only detect a single set of lingering footprints, and they end almost 3 feet away from the window. Considering the density of this glass, I can't imagine Zin jumped from that far and managed to throw herself through the pane without help. But who could have done it? I don't see any obvious marks on the floor or any other thermal hotspots.
You're saying no one else is in here.
It doesn't look like it. We should go. There isn't anything else here, and the police are almost on the scene.
Let's go, let's go.
Son of a...
Dang it.
I should have figured the two of you would be here. You just won't stay out of trouble no matter what I say, will you?
Lay off, will you? You don't know what you're talking about? This is a total misunderstanding. Total misunderstanding.
I assure you, Detective Rivers, we are merely in the wrong place at the wrong time. We had an appointment with Zin to discuss a possible lead and found her office in this state of disrepair.
Of course you did. Damn it. Fine, fine. Get the hell out of here before anyone else shows up. We'll chat about the case more when I'm not busy scraping bodies off the pavement. You hear me?
Certainly, Detective Rivers.
Let's go.
I'll forward you a report of what we know immediately, and we can speak further at a later time.
Yeah, whatever. Get moving.
Why'd you lie to Lexi? We could have told her about the... I didn't think she would buy it. She wouldn't have from me. Or why'd you lie?
Because it's better this way. We are chasing smoke trails. You think she would assist such an unlikely investigation?
True.
I do not need you to infer upon my motivations or highlight my duplicity. Detective Rivers has every bit of information that Zin gave us on that computer. Her investigation will not be hampered by our absence, whereas ours is halted if we're stuck giving answers she can just as well get from a hard drive.
True.
Literally. Has it occurred to you that whoever threw Zin out of that window could be after the same thing we are, except to silence the story rather than to get it out?
Yes.
We have little time for fooling about, and must get to Charlie Nova before something happens to him too.
Alright,
now,
that was just about doing
have
chores.
Further recriminations to level at me, we must not squander the time my dishonesty bought us.
Sorry about that.
I have highlighted the main Neo SF offices for TMI Entertainment on your map.
Let's go there.
Let's go. I hope some pity for me still remains, considering my recent tone, because I'm honestly not sure where we should start. I suppose we should just ask the receptionist to point us to somebody who can answer our questions.
True. Do you know anything about TMI? Sounds like fun. Too cheap to steal, too expensive to replace.
Welcome to TMI Entertainment Incorporated.
Those are ears. I'm like,
have an appointment?
I was just like, what the frick is that? That's terrifying. This is like bunny ears because it's hybrid and all that. Oh, we need to speak with Charlie Nova at the store. We're about to break and want to offer TMI to her. Oh man, nah, let me just go straight for it. We need to speak with him.
I really can't let you in without an appointment.
Dang.
I can maybe pencil you in for next Wednesday?
We don't have time for this. People's lives are on the line here, and all you care about is an appointment?
Calm down, sir. Yeah, they're right.
Oh, look, if it's that important, I can buzz you through to Sympathy.
Sure.
But she isn't going to be very happy about being bothered off schedule, so don't get your hopes up. And, try not to make her too mad. I'll be the one dealing with the fallout.
Right. Of course. I apologize. We will be as tactful as possible, I assure you.
Sweet.
Okay, she's over on the other side of the room. Head straight there, because she doesn't like it when people bother the talent. Oh, go right on.
I was just trying to see her name, see if I can get her name. But, new rooms are full. She doesn't like somebody bothers the talent. So, where is she? Is she in this over here? Cause she said doesn't like it when talent show host, stern looking producer, talent show host. Where is she? Like she's right in the other room. So she's gotta be one of these people. Or he, assistant maybe? What's up, whoever been turning show?
Hey, you, over here.
Oh.
What are you doing bothering my people?
But the lady said right in the other room.
Thought I told Nina to cancel all my appointments for the day.
You're like a man.
I swear, that girl couldn't find her ears if I taped them over her eyes. At least she makes a decent cup of coffee. Yes, I am. And if you don't mind, I keep the show running here, so I'll be brief. What are you doing in my building?
We've been given a lead on a story that involves one of your personalities, Charlie Nova. Someone has been manipulating his articles on the meshnet and turning them into scathing attacks against the human revolution. We're trying to track the culprit, and we need to talk to Mr. Nova to hunt down further leads.
You let your ROM do all the talking for you? Must be one of those new interrogation modules all the fresh meat rave about.
Whatever.
Of course I know someone's been modifying Charlie's articles. I'm tracking them down myself.
Well, you're doing terrible.
What I want to know is why I should help you snatch the scoop out from underneath me. Super hacker twists meshnet news for personal political vendetta? The clicks basically farm themselves.
I'm gonna trade info with you. I'm gonna break the story and see what's gonna say that to Zen.
Zin? Augmented eyes, Zin?
Yeah.
What does Zin have to do with this?
Well, she got thrown out a window.
She's the one who gave us the lead to begin with. Then, someone threw her out of her office window. We figured Mr. Nova might be next, and we wanted to get to him first.
Holy shit. Fine, I'll let you talk to Charlie.
Yes!
If someone is trying to kill people over this, I'd rather it be out and done with as fast as possible. I mean, shit, we're an entertainment scene. Nobody should die for that. But hey, watch yourself with Charlie. He's a pompous clown, but he's my pompous clown. Keep it civil, or I'll throw your ass out and figure this out on my own.
Okay.
Now get on it. I need to make some calls.
Where, are you Charlie?
Fantastic! How fantastic! I just love your ROM. Not quite as stunning as mine, but still pretty grand. Very sleek, very clean. Bravo. Oh, Sympathy is doing that thing where she waves at me to hurry things up.
Yes.
Right down to brass tacks then, I suppose. Wait! I forgot to introduce myself.
Please say you're Charlie.
I'm Charlie Nova, host of Tonight in the Stars and Star in the Stratosphere.
Eric is teeth shine.
But you already knew that, I'm sure.
Yeah, I was just kind of hoping.
What can I do for you,
Want to tell me a little bit about yourself? Can you tell me about TMI? Can you tell me about TMI? That's what we're here for.
Additional information on your station would be greatly appreciated.
Well, it's the best damn network on the planet, I can tell you that.
Obviously.
We put out top-notch news and entertainment, but with real heart that our competitors just can't match. But if you really want to know about TMI, you need to know about sympathy.
Oh, God.
It's her pride and joy, after all.
She sure seems happy.
Sure, she can be a little acerbic, and sure, she calls me a poofy-haired oaf all the time, but you can really tell she cares, you know?
Sure.
Deep down. I'm not sure if that throat-cutting gesture she's making is a signal to move to another topic or a threat against my physical well-being.
Physical well-being?
So, let's move on. What next?
Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Oh, you flatter me. Yes, you do. I can't imagine you've come all this way just to get my story. Have you? After all, I've already published my very own splendid 100% original autobiography, Like a Nova.
Dang.
But I suppose I can give you a quick rundown, even if sympathy is giving me the stink eye. I grew up here on the mean streets of Neo-SF, but my jocular nature and striking countenance got me scouted for a few small product advertisements. And the rest is not-so-ancient history. Now I'm the host of the largest celebrity news show on the Mesh, and I couldn't be happier. It's all thanks to my swarms of fans, though. They're the ones who count.
Everybody's stories are getting alerted once they get posted to the Mesh.
Oh, it may have come up in the last lunch meeting we had, but Sympathy assured me that it was some kind of technical glitch, and our support people were on top of it.
So, my phone real quick. There we go.
They're top-notch, the absolute best money can buy. So I don't think there's anything more to say on the subject.
We've heard of other people we've heard of other people's posts getting alerted too. Alexa, you're telling me you don't know anything at all. Look, Charles, we're just trying to get to the bottom of this. Look.
It's Charlie. And honestly, I'd absolutely love to help you out. Really, I just don't have the information you're looking for.
Chuck, I'm sure you're better informed than that. You're at the top of this heap.
It's Charlie. And of course, I'm the leading man around here.
You tell your line, Chuck.
Who has said otherwise? I'm not quite certain what you think it is that I don't know, but I assure you that I know what it is. You won't be able to trip me up that easily.
I really want to call him Chip.
It's Charlie.
Oh, you can tell that was kind of stuff.
And Sympathy never mentioned that. But still, she said the tech guys are on top of it, and I'm gonna have to go with her on this.
You're not gonna...
I'm not scared of some boogeyman. This isn't the first time I've dealt with something like this. Security has to throw out obsessed fans all the time. I'm made of sterner stuff than you think.
Burn your head in the sand if you want. This isn't... burn your head... bury your head in the sand. I don't know why I said burn. Bury your head in the sand if you want. This isn't going away. Zen was thrown out of her office window on this. Yeah.
It's Charlie, damn it!
I didn't even read what I called him.
What?
Yeah, someone murdered Zip.
What on earth? Okay. I'll tell you what I know.
Yes, I knew he knew something.
I didn't realize how serious this had gotten. But I'm always glad to play the hero.
Yeah, sure.
That's what he wants to be.
Unfortunately, I really only have conjecture to offer you. Trust me, I'd love to lay down some earth-shattering pronouncement and dazzle you with my investigative skills. But all I've got is flimsy threads at best.
Dang.
The thing is, all this stuff with my stories... Stuff getting changed, making me look like I don't like the human revolution or whatever. It started after I had an upgrade made to my VR uplink hardware.
What do you mean? Kind of a
the technically legal kind.
God, what does that mean?
Look, I like to have a good time at a party, right?
Sure.
But sympathy keeps hammering on me for pounding back too much crash and whatnot. Nothing illegal, but she says it makes me look like shit on camera the next day. So I went to this guy I know, good guy, everyone uses him. He's called Nanya. He does great work after just one simple back alley brain surgery, bing bang boom. I can use an app to make my VR uplink have the same effect on my brain that the stims do, without all the nasty physical side effects.
Wow, back alley surgery.
It could be a coincidence, though. The tech guys didn't find anything wrong with my uplink, and they say the modifications check out. But that Nanya guy does a lot of work for media people around here. So if a bunch of posts are getting changed, maybe that's your weak link. Anyway, that's it. Pretty flimsy, but I'll send you the address and you can go talk to him.
Nanya's headed to City Map. Sweet.
If he'll even see you, that is.
Thanks for the help.
Oh, it was no problem. No problem at all. I'm quite happy to assist in any way I can.
Good to know, Chip.
Just make sure you source me in your article, right? Maybe run a rough draft past me and I'll give you some quotes. I'm certain that'll help signal boost the story all the way to the stratosphere.
Right.
Give it the old Charlie Nova bump. Anyhow, I really have to get back to work. You wouldn't believe how long it takes to put all this together before a show. Let me know how it goes with the murderous hacker thing. My ROM will call your ROM.
Alright. That was useful. We are going to save it quick. Wow. I'm just kind of glad that... Chip. There we go. Now we talk to him. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. This is gonna be the end. For me, I am gonna talk to this. I want to see if I can get a name.
Oh, go right on through.
Oh, no, nothing. He's going right on through. I'm not gonna give him the brochure. Here, take this super cool.
We have our own milk here. It's good and coffee.
Check out ID.
Are you sure you're that tall?
Frick you, Nina. Get this gun out. How could you? She's a kid in a hybrid. Oh, I didn't know she was a kid.
I know you're used to computers being your only coworkers, but with humans, you only have to speak to them if you want them to do something.
Nina. Wait. Why do I keep on asking for her name if I know her name is Nita? Oh my god, I am so dumb. I said her name like 30 30 times, over 100 times, at the very least, and I freaking missed her name. You idiot. No, I don't want to give her the brochure. I feel like it'd be mean. Pet her.
So I would.
Okay. Well, like I was saying, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next video. Hold on, no. Not yet. You must leave a like and subscribe. And credit card information, you know. If you want John Wick to survive.